Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Berjumpa lagi dengan saya di channel Suyadina. Salam sejahtera dan sehat selalu untuk kita bersama. Pada video kali ini, saya akan membahas tentang presumption of innocence atau praduga tak bersalah yang berhubungan dengan istilah-istilah pada Fakultas Hukum, terutama khusus untuk mahasiswa Fakultas Hukum. Perhatikan paragraf berikut ini. Saya akan membacakannya secara perlahan agar dapat dipahami antara tulisan dan pengucapannya dalam bahasa Inggris. Saya bacakan 2 kali setiap paragraf tersebut, yaitu dengan cara pertama dengan cara yang perlahan dan jelas, kedua dengan cara yang cepat agar pemirsa sekalian mengetahui bagaimana pembacaan itu yang baik dan benar. Dan jangan lupa tonton video ini sampai selesai biar kita semua tidak gagal paham. We move to the second paragraph. Again, I will read twice. First slowly and the second a little bit faster than the first. Here we go. Herbert L. Packer, in his famous book, The Limits of the Criminal Sanction, 1968, page 197, stated that there were 2 models in the criminal justice system, namely Crime Control Model, or CCM, and Due Process Model, or DPM. First, crime control models prioritize professionalism of law enforcement officials to expose, find, and fine perpetrators of crimes. Professionals are their nature, so formal regulations are often violated, and sometimes to obtain evidence, these professionals impose illegal means for quick and efficient purposes. So, as to avoid obstacles to the criminal process, the policy authority of the law enforcers is often expanded. And in reality, that this crime control model is often disputed as inhuman and doesn't respect human rights. Number 2. Due process model with characteristics always considers important the existence of crime reversal, namely the adjudicative stage or in-court proceedings must be determined whether or not the suspect is wrong on the basis of legal guilt. Okay, it was my first way of reading the second paragraph with very slowly way. Now we go to the second way a little bit faster than the first way. Listen very carefully. Herbert L. Packer, in his famous book, The Limits of the Criminal Sanction, 1968, page 197, stated that there were 2 models in the criminal justice system, namely Crime Control Model, or CCM, and Due Process Model, or DPM. Number 1. Crime control models prioritize professionalism of law enforcement officials to expose, find, and fine perpetrators of crimes. Professionals are their nature, so formal regulations are often violated, and sometimes to obtain evidence, these professionals impose illegal means for quick and efficient purposes. So as to avoid obstacle to the criminal process, the policy authority of the law enforcers is often expanded. And in reality, that this crime control model is often disputed as inhuman and doesn't respect human rights. Number 2. Due to process model with characteristics always considers important the existence of crime reversal, namely the adjudicative stage or in-court proceedings must be determined whether or not the suspect is wrong on the basis of the legal guilt. Okay, viewer, you have to be able to differentiate between the first way that I read very slowly and the second way that's a little bit faster than The first way. This is to make your ear a habit in listening English text. Demikianlah pembelajaran kita pada hari ini, khusus mengenai materi pada video kali ini, yaitu mengenai Fakultas Hukum atau istilah-istilah yang berhubungan dengan Fakultas Hukum. Dan untuk memahaminya lebih lanjut lagi, dukung video saya kali ini. Jangan lupa untuk meninggalkan like, comment, share, dan subscribe agar bisa materi-materi berikutnya untuk fakultas-fakultas lain atau jurusan-jurusan lain akan saya bahas mengenai materinya dan cara pembelajarannya. Dan jangan lupa